Well, hey family, happy Friday. Y'all know I couldn't wait to say happy Friday. Okay, it is Friday. I am getting ready to go underground for the entire weekend. That only means tomorrow afternoon I'm going to a wedding. One of the brothers at my congregation is getting married. So I am going to go to the wedding. After I go to the wedding, I am not going to the reception. I am coming home. I'm going to come home. I'm going to put my dirty sweatshirt on with some stretch pants, and I plan to work the entire weekend, Monday and Tuesday included, because I took those 2 days off. And I'm just going to have a grand old time just up in here creating. I'm shutting it down. And if anybody has my private phone number, that's where you can catch me at the regular line. I'm not answering. But I really stopped by to say we got 3,000 subscribers. 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. 3,000 subscribers. I remember when I had one subscriber, five subscribers, 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers. And in my mind, um, a small number is appreciated. A big number is appreciated too. However, a small number, 1, 5, 50, 100, 200 people made a conscious decision to say, hey, I like what it is that you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. Or I'm going to subscribe to bookmark your page so I can come back and check out, not page, but channel, so I can come back and check the channel out and see what's really going on, right? And then more than likely, people subscribed. I only said that to say, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Let us keep seeing you. Keep tapping in so we can see you, so we can communicate with you, so we can all keep growing together. That's the whole objective. It's a team of us. We're all in different cities, different states. Okay, cool. No worries, right? However, we can still all learn from each other. We can all still grow at our own pace. A couple of people have said that they are older, therefore they're thinking that they're slower. For me, slower is sometimes better because you can take time to think through it. You can take time to strategize. You can take time to figure things out. And anything that you're doing, you do want it to be organic. You want to get as much knowledge as you possibly can, much information as you possibly can, especially if you're trying to grow what it is that you're doing in the sense of your jewelry making. If it's the jewelry, if it's candle making, if it's sculpting, like whatever it is that you're doing, and you want to make that, I don't even like to say side hustle, but if you're trying to make that a micro business where it will yield some passive income in the beginning and then gradually it'll become sustainable, significant income. That's good stuff. And then you have to take steps. You have to learn some things. And if you don't know it, I always say that, learn it. There's videos on YouTube's, there's ebooks. I got all kind of ebooks, not pushing my own product, but there's all kind of ebooks. Get you some ebooks, do some videos. Sometimes you got to pay for a course. If there's a course that you run across, there's some training and you got to pay for it, pay for it. It's worth it. Especially check out their reviews and stuff too, though. Don't just go be buying stuff and doing all the little crazy kind of stuff. Check out the reviews, check out the running history of the person or the company, and see if it's a product worth buying. I always do reviews. I always look at reviews and everything before I even purchase anything. And because I'm connected to a lot of other people that are in business at certain levels, they'll suggest programs and things to me, and I'll go and say, "Oh, okay, well, cool." Sometimes they're expensive, but to me it's worth it because what I'm doing. And I would say the same to you. It's worth it. Invest in you. Keep investing in you. Keep getting better. Keep making it work for yourself. And I asked the question in one of the other videos, if you are making jewelry and you're making jewelry because that's your therapy, you like making jewelry, you might be making it to give away to people and it's just something that you enjoy doing, ain't nobody mad at you. We ain't mad at you at all. We say keep doing you, power to you. Thank you for being a part of our little community. we appreciate you. Or if you're a person that you're wanting to make some type of income and then grow your micro business to a certain level, there are things, there are steps, there's strategies, there's plans you got to put in place. There are things that you literally, truly have to do. And then you have to learn things, especially if your background is not business, right? If your background is not business, if it's not management, if it's not accounting, if it's not any of those things, there's a lot of learning, that goes into it. I mean, I think I said this in another video, like with the entertainment industry, for a long time with those people, they were always getting robbed. They were always getting robbed because they were the entertainment and they didn't understand the business aspect of it, right? So they began to get a whole lot more knowledgeable and aware about things. Some of them graduated college, business majors and all that kind of stuff. And you got to be familiar with things. You got to be familiar. You got to be educated in a sense of knowing certain things that's going to help your business to function and run correctly. And always stay on top of things when it comes to the taxes. Always watch some videos. I like going to the IRS website literally and just kind of reading through every chance I get because something is always changing. So that's a really good practice to get into. Going to irs.gov, just find a topic and just read up on it. Or if you want to learn about taxes, if you want to learn about write-offs, like whatever it is that you want to do, a home business, just stay on top of it because IRS is the authority when it comes to everything, right? So always do that. Stay as aware and informed as you possibly can. For me, thank you. It wouldn't be 3,000 without y'all. Trust me, because I can't make 3,000 of me. Okay, if I made 3,000 of me, can you imagine? I wouldn't even want 3,000 of me. Okay, I'll be running around here ruling the world. Okay, remember what's the little thing named Pinky? I think his name was Pinky and something, but Pinky and whoever was always trying to run around and rule the world, right? Darlene be running around here ruling the world if it was 3,000 to me. Y'all better stop playing. But anyway, I wanted to stop by and say thank you. Every last one of you, thank you for every comment, for every email, for every every love icon, every star, every anything that you do, because to me that's you taking time out of your day, your time currency, to say something to me or show me something, right? And I appreciate that. Don't ever think that I don't. I know that people make conscious decisions to do things, and I know that as people, we can do what we want to do whenever we want to do it, right? And when you make the decision to say I'm going to comment, or you make the decision to say I'm going to send her an email, I make the decision to say I'm going to send her a package. So I have a package I'm going to do in a little bit. When you make a decision to send me a package, that I don't take that stuff lightly. I really don't take that lightly. I really do appreciate it. Many of you I do have conversations with on Facebook. If you got a question, you're welcome to find me on Facebook. So many people have found me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook, Darlene Knight, or you can email me at jurybybdk@gmail.com. If you got a question about anything, just all that good stuff. But just remember, I will never tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do about anything that it is that you're doing. I can't tell you what prices to put on things. I can't tell you that stuff. Now I can share general information with you and then maybe echo what it is that you're saying, but I'm never going to say to you, hey, we'll go do 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not my thing, and I stay far away from that. And a lot of people have come to understand that, so they'll ask different type of questions, which makes sense. And I'm very careful about even answering those questions. Sometime I'll read and then I'll reread it, and then sometime I'll reread it, because sometime there's life and death in the power of the tongue. I was looking at something. I'm getting ready to put out an ebook, and it's all about, I'm calling it the Copyright Black Book, right? So it's all about copyright. So I'm almost done with that book, but it talks about, well, not specifically my book, but words. You have to be very careful with words because somebody can misunderstand something that you say. Because sometimes it might take me 2 days to answer an email back, especially if it's like a lot of information in there, like 4 or 5 paragraphs. I have to literally go back and reread it, go back and reread it, go back and reread it. and then pull things out and be like, ah, okay, I can't get caught up right there because then the person will misunderstand something. So it does take time. And in any form of communication, you do want to be careful, the way that you communicate to people, the things that you communicate to people, because for me, I don't ever want somebody coming back saying, well, Darlene, you said it. Well, no, I ain't said nothing other than what I said. Okay. That's why I stay far away from that kind of stuff. We ain't we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. It's Friday. Y'all know I love my Fridays. So I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that's 5 days. Woo. So I just got back too. I went to the post office. So if you had a package, a order, I sent those packages off today. I had 5 orders from Poshmark, so those came off of Poshmark. So I sent those out, and then there was orders from the website. So all that stuff got sent out today. I just came back from the post office. So if you did place an order, all those orders are gone. And for those of you who have purchased the ebook, thank you. Let me know if it's some solid information in there. One of them is the manual and workbook, the business of a micro business. So after every chapter, it's a section where you answer questions. So it is literally a manual and a workbook all about a micro business. And I really do think it will help to set the mind in a certain direction when it comes to a micro business, and then what all is required, in having and running a micro business. But it's some really good information for those of you who have already bought that book, and also the ebook, 7 mistakes to avoid if you want a successful online business. That's a new ebook I just released. That one is on the website. There's a link in the description down there. But just educate yourself. It does not have to be my ebooks. It does not have to be my material. Just keep doing it. Don't stop. If you're trying to make something happen, and it's not fast. I mean, it's organic. It just grows slowly. Be patient with yourself. Keep putting in the work. Keep making stuff happen. And before you know it, it's a grind. I got to tell you, it's a grind. If you ain't up for the grind, woo, baby. But for me, there is no way I would go to a regular job and give them people 9 and 10 hours and then leave there and not put 11, 12, or 13 in my own. I'm just not made that way. There's no way I can do that. But if you are doing that, hey, cool. No judgment from me. I be telling y'all, ain't no judgment from me. We all make our own decisions. We do what we do at our own time, and it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys so much. Um, just thank you. We're at 3,000 subscribers. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff, and it's only like that because of you guys. And don't ever think that I don't appreciate you. But anyway, it's Friday. All right, family, we talk because y'all didn't come here for a sermon, or did you? We'll talk.